Welcome to my channel of Aham Brahm Asmi Yatra, and today the topic I am discussing with you all is about the different conflicts of our mind, and how the different conflicts come in our brain. So let us start. And as we are born as a small child, we are born with a passion of love and compassion. The small baby, when it he comes on this world, and he has a compassion and love, the love with his mother, the direct connection, and the learning process starts coming right from the baby. When you are baby, when anyone in a stage, that stage, and you start learning from the initial stage only, and you learn the language, the society in which you are born. If you are born in a Hindu family, you learn the language of Hindi. If you are born of a Maharashtrian family, so you start to learn the Maharashtrian language, and so on. And even if you are born in France, then the baby starts learning the French language. So there are so many divisions you can see, the French language, the Spanish language, and so many language. And in spite of uh, a baby born in India, so many Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, Bhojpuri, Maithil. So there are so many languages are there, and the baby starts learning from that stage only. And as when the baby grows older, comes to at the age of 3 years or 4 years, then he is being sent to the preparatory school where he learns all the things, and the learning process is through our conscious mind. That is the conscious mind is that which you learn anything from the outside world, and you start gaining the knowledge in your mind, and all the knowledges are being registered in your brain. And when you go to school, when you go to college, so the learning process goes and goes on, and the brain is registering all the knowledges that you have gained. And when you have passed out from your college, then you start giving competition for your job, or you do a business. So your knowledge that you have gathered helps you to face the challenges of the outer world. What is this outer world? That is through your conscious mind, the knowledge that you have gained from the college, school, not only from the college and school, and so on, but the knowledge you have gathered while living in your family. And if a family is a good family, so he gains this knowledge, then knowledge is getting recording automatically. And if a good family is there, so you learn the positivity, the love, and the passion. But if you are born in a family where the uh, husband and the wife, the father and the mother, they are constantly quarreling amongst themselves, and that creates the negativity, and you're automatically recording all the negativity right from the childhood. That is the anger, the depression, the anxiety, the fear. So right from the starthood days, you are learning and learning and learning through our five sense organs, that since the messages to our brain, and all the things are being recorded continuously. And this knowledge, and the knowledge is limited. And before starting, I'm going to talk about the knowledge, the various knowledge we have. uh, the knowledge of geography, science, mathematics that we've learned, and also that has all been recorded in your brain. And also the negativities in your family, the societies that is already continuously giving to us, right from the childhood days to the school days and the colleges days, and all the different people we meet. We are then after, when we are have a when do have a job, so we have so many people around us, and so many negativities we are registering inside your mind. And the knowledge that you have gathered is limited. The knowledge is not up to the limit. So uh, there are so many conflicts comes in our mind. When you observe a thing in a baby, the baby is born with a passion of love and compassion. But as soon as we are gathering knowledge, and knowledge more and more and more, and that all the knowledges are being recorded in our brain, and the knowledges and all the negative emotions that we are building up right from the childhood, that is also being recorded in our selves. So the knowledge is limited, and everything that he has gathered are all being registered in our brain. And also not from the outside world, the negative that you have gathered, but also what you have done wrong in your life. Suppose you have done something wrong, and that the wrongness, they are all being recorded in your brain. And then starts the different conflicts in our mind. The mind is a very extraordinary things, and most of the people in the world, they are in a great pain. The fear, the anxieties, the depression, and so on, the anger, and so on. So these are the different negativities we have gathered right from the learning process. And the all the negativities, they are all being recorded in your brain. And once we come to face the challenges of our lives, we face different challenges. Sometimes we are fearful, sometimes we are under a great anxiety, sometimes you are in a depressed state of a mind, sometimes you are filled with anger. So right from the baby, you are born with a passion of love and compassion, but where all these negativities which you have gathered through your experiences in your life, they all get recorded, registered in your brain, okay? And you're not conscious about it, because the people are conscious about the outer world. They are using their five sense organs to face the challenges of their life. And the human population is never at ease in our mind, this brain. And my I'm leading you to a situation where there are no conflicts in our mind, because these various conflicts in our mind create unhappiness. So what should be the motive of our life? We are living on earth, and what should be the motive of our life? Okay, so the main motive we found around many person is like earning more money, earning a good post, good position, having more power in our society, having fame, and we are striving to move towards that direction, and that direction leads us to different conflicts in our mind. Okay, we are not very clear about our mind, how to control our mind, and everybody, mostly, they are all moving towards achieving their desire. So the real thing that creates the conflicts in our mind is the desire. That is, nobody wants to live as a poor person, nobody wants to live with a less fame, nobody wants to live with a less power, nobody wants to live the achievements they want to achieve in their life, and these things create conflicts, that is moving towards more money, more power, more fame, owning a good house, owning a big car, and so many and so on and so on. So we have made our life and diverted our life towards achieving all those things, and we have a very a notion that if I have a more money, if I have a power, if I have a fame, and so on, I will be happy. So the first point is that don't think that I'm a speaker or I'm any guru or all the other things, but rather than that, if you place a comment, I will answer that rather than as a totality, not as a speaker, but you and I will search logically how to prevent different conflicts in our mind. And the different conflicts like the anger you have, the ego is the very great enemy of ours, and the depression and the anxiety, and we are living in a world, and when we are pursuing our life to have money, I'm not saying that it is wrong to earn money, but to get more and more and more of money, or leading a lavish life, and all the television or the mobile, they are leading us to a different direction that brings conflicts in our mind. So I'm asking you, I'm putting a question that is it possible to live a life without conflict? Okay, did you get it? That to lead a life, and when there is no conflict in our mind, then we are happy. Okay, it's a happiness. So the happiness is not outside, and I'm talking about the outside world, that is earning more money, earning fame, and so on. But the real happiness lies within ourselves, within. That is internal journey. That is aham brahm asmi yatra. So that yatra is not. I'm talking about the outer world, but the inner world. That is inner building up the inner consciousness, and how to now. The second question is how to develop consciousness. Okay, you are you should be aware of all the things growing going around the outer world, and also the inner world, that is creating the outside world affecting the inner world. You have gathered from the baby to the adolescent, you are growing young, when you become go old, and then you die one day, and When you die, in spite of, I've seen so many person, they have all the things of amenities in their life, money, power, fame, and in spite of getting all those things, they are unhappy. So why this unhappiness? Because we are born as a child with a passion of love and passion, compassion, that is said. And when we grow older and older and older, so many negativities, they are being registered in our brain, and that brings conflicts. And whenever the conflicts is in our mind, we can't be happy in spite of having all the amenities of your life. So, is it possible? I'm placing a question not as a speaker, I'm not a lecturer, and so, and I want to together we explore that how to live a life without any conflicts in our mind. And the basic thing is the inward journey. Through your inward journey, you can remove the conflicts. And the basic thing is that as soon as the emotion of anger comes out, is it possible to get rid of anger immediately? Immediately. And that is a thing, that is how your brain is working, and you are controlling your brain. Okay, but we have become the servants of our brain, the mind is a monkey mind, always coming different thoughts here and there, running like hell. And first of all, having a control, I will have a video for the another thing, how to control your mind. But my topic is the different conflicts that comes in our mind when we are pursuing a work in any places, like with your friends, with your relationship with your wife, with the husband, the relationship with the father with the child, the relationship with the mother with the child, and there are so many different conflicts we have gathered throughout the life as we are in a present situation. And we are exploring, we are inquiring that whether when the conflicts on in the mind, the brain, and we solve the conflict immediately. Is it possible? Immediately. And this can be done by thinking, by observing, by building our consciousness. Okay, and the consciousness not of the outer world, but the consciousness of the outer world, as well as the consciousness of the inner world, that is the inner journey, and the building of the consciousness level of it. So you have to try and meditate. And I will have another topic about the meditation, how you can go into a meditative state of a mind. But the topic is how the conflicts make our life miserable, painful, and we are not happy. And it goes on continuing on and on and on. And when the conflict is in your mind, and it restricts you, it restricts your growth, the growth. And I'm not a lecturer or any guru or any sannyasi, but I am living in a family world. I'm not a sannyasi living in a forest and meditation, doing meditation, all the things. But I'm not also pursuing to go to the jungle or a forest. You go and worship a god or any other thing, keeping on reciting some certain mantras, and you feel you. think you are doing it good, but that creates an illusion. Illusion is there because just like the different conflicts in our mind, and when you are unhappy, you close your eyes to do a meditation, and I will tell you how to meditate. I have practiced on myself, and then I will be practiced, and with my experiences, I will share it with you with another video. So regarding the different conflicts and how the inner world that has the inner uh, journey and all the inner consciousness that is the subconscious mind, you have gathered, you have registered all the negativities through your journey of your life. And when you get a certain conflict, you are so conscious about it that is it possible, uh, we inquiring a question taking into account of the audience. We are not the audience, and I'm a speaker. There's a division, so we are inquiring you, and as a you and myself, we are inquiring situation that is it possible to end our conflicts, and when the conflicts is removed in your mind, the different conflicts like depression, anger, desire, ego, earning fame, earning more money, so many things we are trying to achieve in our life. And in achieving all these things, we develop so many conflicts in our mind. So one side you are having a thing in the outside world, but you are losing in the another side in the inside world, and you are gathering all the conflicts in our mind. They are being registered in your mind, and the mind, the brain, the mind is a monkey mind, and so many thoughts start coming into our mind as we wake up early in the morning, and the thoughts starts to coming, so many thoughts, and the different conflicts of our mind. Our mind is not very clear, and how to develop a true consciousness in our life. The main basic thing is the true consciousness, and if you develop true consciousness, then you can have a thing that is the different conflicts you can get rid of. And the second question is it possible a particular conflict to get rid immediately, immediately, instantly? Say, for example, you are filled with anger, and you have gathered in yourself, in your subconscious mind, and you are filled with anger, and that conflict, the anger, inhibits you, stops you from growing outwardly also and inwardly also. Okay? So, rather than that, suppose I give an example that one is alone somewhere in his house. So, suppose you are all alone in your house, and you are feeling loneliness. You are being alone is another thing, and feeling of loneliness is the another thing. Okay. So, when you are alone and the feeling of loneliness come, so we try to escape from the loneliness. And how do you escape from your loneliness? You want to come in a comfort zone. A comfort zone is a zone in which you feel safe, because when you're having the feeling of loneliness, it is a shoot, that is a shoot, that is the uh, expression of your fear, that expresses, the fear expresses in itself in the form of. So is it possible to immediately end the conflict immediately? And how it can be done? It can be done only by the process of your developing your consciousness, the inner consciousness. Okay. And the process is, and not think that the speaker is telling, and you doubt it, everything which I am telling about it. And we are discussing, me as well as you, as in totality as a whole. So I give an example that when you are feeling loneliness, every person try to escape from that loneliness, seeking the comfort zone with your family, with your friends, with all the person whom you like, or visit to a restaurant, or go for an alcohol, go for drugs, and so on and so on. And the effect of alcohol and the drugs and all the other things which you are doing, which we are doing normally to escape from that conflict, the loneliness. And but the process is developing your consciousness, and the consciousness is observation, the observation of your mind. And you observe it, don't run away from it, but face it, face the pain that is going inside your mind, and observe the thought. For example, suppose you met a person who is very angry with you and is arguing with you, and he wants it that you also argue. So you come in a, that's an action, that he has said something to you and he's very angry with you, and he's expecting you that you also come in the same phase, the reaction, that you also become anger, and you also arguing, start arguing with him. No, as soon as the person who's arguing with you, and he's very angry with you, has spoken many things about you which you didn't like, so you observe your thought immediately. And the process of observation is the thought in your mind that is coming in, and you just observe it, and that the feeling of the anger immediately dissipates immediately, and you are as cool as normal. The other person will think that I have spoken so much of the things to the other, to you, and he didn't responded, and he's as cool as before. So you keep on observing your various conflicts coming into your mind, like fear, anger, your ego, your desire for more money, your, suppose you saw a car passing by, and immediately the thought comes that I want to own the car like that. And you observe the thought consciously, because your brain has got a vitality, very great power in itself. We are not using that power inwardly. And as soon as you observe your thought completely, the thought, the negative thought that comes for desire, so many things, it dissipates, it goes off. So that is the growing of your consciousness, observing your thoughts every time. And when you start observing your thought, it relaxes your mind, and that negativity immediately dissipates, it goes off. So this is the process, you do it. And I will be again making a video upon how to meditate, what is meditation, rather than that, and all the more topics that the humans suffer. The whole world, the human being, are suffering literally due to these negativities in the life. We have learned from the society for by following certain religion, and this division of humanity creates so many conflicts. So keep on observing your mind. Initially, when you practice it, you will find it difficult, but as you are observing your thought, you are putting all the energies of your body towards the observation of the thought, and the thought immediately disappears. So, thank you for listening to me. So, thank you. Aham Braham Asmi Yatra. Thank you.